Today we'll be showing you how to do a gram stain. We'll start off with, and I've already done, disinfecting our area using germicide, spraying that all over our workspace, wiping that up with paper towels, disposing of those paper towels in our biohazardous waste container. While that has air dried, I've already washed my hands, put on clean gloves and a clean lab coat. So to begin with, we'll need to get our staining tray ready. We will need to grab our already prepped heat stained slide that's already properly labeled and place that on top of our staining tray. We'll then need to grab our first dye, which will be the crystal violet. We'll flood the surface of the slide with the crystal violet. We'll then take our slide clips, holding the slide on the frosted end at an angle. We will then drain the slide. Then taking grams iodine, we will then again flood the slide with that all over the surface. And while that sits nice and gently, we will then rinse it off with our water bottle. And to do so, we will grab it at an angle and we will drip our water onto the surface of the slide very gently. We now need to let it dry. Our slide is now dry. Using the slide clip again, we will grab it by the frosted end at an angle. We will grab our 95% ethanol and we can apply 10 to 12 drops onto the surface of the slide. We'll let that sit, and while it's doing that, it has now dried. We'll then again take our slide clips, grab the frosted corner of our slide, again at an angle. We will take our water bottle and we will rinse off the 95% ethanol. We will now need to flood our slide with safranin. Which always gets away from me. Here it is. With safranin. So we'll take safranin and we will pull out our slide and we will let it sit. Lastly, we will do another drip of the water bottle. Drip, 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 drip. And to dry it off, we will use our bibulous paper and pat dry that. Now that our slide is dry, we can either view it under a microscope, we can either store it in our slide container, or we can dispose of it in the sharps. With the remaining of our fluid from the stains in the water, we're going to want to drain that in our stain collection vessel to decrease the risk of contamination in the water. Now that we are all done with our procedure, we can clean our workspace using germicide, wiping that with paper towels, disposing of those paper towels in our biohazardous waste container. While that air dries, we can then take off our gloves, our lab coat, and wash our hands.